This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to get this game going. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They're going to the air on the first play. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up the first set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. It's a shotgun run call. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The Blue Hens starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Caught by the receiver. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. defense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the single back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got the first down and more. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. A quick throw out left, complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Blue Hens come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. They connect for 6.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Trots back out on the field again. And there's the handoff. Bites through the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff to the single back. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Inside the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Blue Hens with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Dump off caught by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Blue Hens looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Blue Hens trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Now the timeout was called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they get him again. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Blue Hens will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He shreds the tackle. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's in. Touchdown, Delaware.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That will tie the game at 28.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the 2nd quarter with a big play. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Passes the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He finds his target. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. We just have to be smart.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the read. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Blue Hens, to put them on top now.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
PHC is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, let's give credit to this defense for having all the answers on that one. Skill guys covered in nickel. Quarterback accounted for and stopped before reaching the marker. That's great coordination and togetherness from this defensive unit.
And the Hoosiers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. The pass rush closing in. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll run it from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Escapes the pocket. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. This makes the recovery a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready? 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here.
3-25.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. He fires downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down.
Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Delaware.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Hoosiers will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. That's hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense has it, off and running. Touchdown, Indiana. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Blue Hens looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. The Blue Hens churn out another first down.
Via the screen. Picks up 3. Good enough for a first down.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you, and this is exactly what happens here.
And the Blue Hens come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
He brought down at the 18. Brings up second down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march.
Here we go.
Grab behind the line. It's Crispin. The Blue Hens pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Picks up 4. And first down for the offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is on the option. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the 1st. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. This could be the game here. Pressure is coming. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
Chris, I don't know about you, but you can almost feel the level of anxiousness that's going through this stadium right now. He picked up that 1st down, and without it, I think this game is over. I mean, when he took off, there was a chance that this thing was over, but he found a way to get the 1st down, much to this crowd's disappointment.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
I keep wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The Hoosiers enter the final minute here, expecting to just run the clock out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Gives it to the back. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ballgame. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.